Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are watching the station identification of one of Wayland City's resident YouTubers. Live in the basement. This is not MTV's Remote Control. And he is not Ken Ober. God rest Ken Ober's soul. This is WEML TV, Channel 77. And now here's your host, New Bedford, Massachusetts' own Mr. Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer. Hey, this is my show, vlog, channel. It's known as WEML TV, Channel 77, in which there's ordinary and then there's me. Ladies and gentlemen, the me is Eric Lima. I host this show. What's going on, everybody? Today is Saturday, August 28, 2021, 3:40 p.m. And excuse my appearance, I just got out of the shower not too long ago. And I know I'm wearing clothes, don't worry about a thing. Because it's so hot. It's been so hot for the last few days. I have fans on, if you hear the wind blowing, so to speak. I have two fans. I got a fan behind me, and I got a big fan behind me, and I got the fan up here. It's been so hot this past week, man. This week has gone, shall we say, in the immortal words of William Regal and Johnny Gargano, cuckoo bananas. Cuckoo bananas, as William Regal likes to say. It's pretty funny when he says it, but it's still funny other way. Yeah, it's been cuckoo bananas all week. It's been cuckoo bananas in this house already. I come home, didn't realize the washer was shut off. I was like asking around. My mother yelled at me, "Do you want to go to the laundromat?" No, I was trying to ask what's going on around here, but nevertheless, everything's been solved. I'm doing my clothes. I took my shower, so I don't have to worry about doing it in the middle of the night. Yay. I feel good. I feel great. And I'm glad this week's over because it was cuckoo bananas. My internet went out. So I do apologize for not coming in on time. It's because when my internet went out and I went upstairs to go to the bathroom and then took a detour afterwards and went, somebody unplugged the router. So I got to plug the router back in. And it took a while. And I figured, well, I'll take advantage of the situation by emptying out my garbage, putting away my food, doing my laundry, and taking a shower. Now that everything is back to normal, somewhat, in our house, I can get on with the show. Right? Right. All right. Let's do this thing. Leroy Jenkins. All right. Okay. All right. Today, we're going to talk about last night, what happened on SmackDown and 205 Live. Recap Event Center for August 27, 2021. As you know, this is the last weekend of August and possibly the last weekend of summer vacation for all the kids out there, because coming this Wednesday, it's September. I can't believe it either. Trust me on this one. All right. So anyways, Becky Lynch kicked off SmackDown as the new SmackDown Women's Champion. This is the fallout from SummerSlam this last week, just to let you know, okay? The fallout from SummerSlam. So Becky Lynch arrived, dressed the crowd, saying she's greatly back, and she says she knows what's going on. Bianca Belair interrupts her and says, "Hey, I want my rematch." Then Zelina Vega interrupts Bianca Belair and says, I want my shot at the title." Then Carmella interrupts Zelina Vega and says, ladies, I'm the most beautiful woman in the world. I want my title shot. And then Liv Morgan interrupts Carmella and says, no. I want the shot at the title. I want the shot at the title. And then Bianca Belair said, I want my shot. Becky, how about it? You and me, let's get the people what they want. And Becky looks at let's make this thing a fatal 4-way elimination matchup, where the winner of the match will get a shot at the title. So it was Bianca Belair versus Zelina Vega versus Carmella versus Liv Morgan. And the order of elimination Vega got pinned by Liv Morgan. Carmella got eliminated by Bianca Belair. And then Belair pinned Morgan, and Bianca Belair will once again get a shot at Becky Lynch in a rematch for the SmackDown Women's Championship in the future. Kayla Braxton interviews Paul Heyman, and Kayla Braxton has a smug look on her face, looking beautiful as a. And she goes, "How do you feel about Brock Lesnar coming back?" And I'm still. And then Paul Heyman insists that he's still loyal to the Tribal Chief. And then all of a sudden, when he tried to go into Roman Reigns' locker room, it was locked. He was locked out. I'm like, something's up. Well, I figured Roman Reigns was already there, infuriating with him. But then, and then the Usos came out after the commercial break while Heyman was still waiting with Kayla Braxton. Kayla Braxton still got that smug look on her face. And then the Usos opened the door, talked to Heyman, and said, did you even know that Brock Lesnar showed? Because no, I didn't. So, it's fine. So they went back in, talked, and Heyman was waiting. And then Chad Gable went one-on-one with Cesaro. So, and Cesaro had Chad Gable beat until Otis got involved, so it was a disqualification. Cesaro won by disqualification, and they kept on attacking him. If I were Cesaro, I would find somebody to team up with him. Now, which ally would you think that would go get the Alpha Academy? We don't know the fate of Adam Cole, you know. And here's the interesting part: when CM Punk was talking, he had the initials AC on his sneakers, and many people think that's Adam Cole. Is Adam Cole coming to AEW? Now he has a no. If he does not get signed by the WWE, he has a no complete clause. He didn't have one, so that means he can go anywhere right away. So, but if Adam Cole does sign a contract with the WWE, will he be Cesaro's ally? I mean, they were real life friends as members of the party, and that's my most concern. If Adam Cole does not re-sign with the WWE, the party is split up for good, because you got Matt Clement, aka also known as Tyler Breeze, gone from the company, and then Adam Cole will be gone from the company, and you got Woods and Cesaro left as members of the party. So the Uno games will not be the same anymore, which is really, really sad. I like the Uno, the party Uno, and what the party does, because they're really funny together. So Kayla Braxton does report that Roman Reigns is on his way, but then Baron Corbin pulls up in a Bentley. And Kayla Braxton goes, "Baron Corbin? Please," he says, "call me Happy Corbin." Happy Corbin. Oh boy. I mean, he's been hitting it, and he hit the slots. He's won a lot. And Baron Corbin has his new fedora hat. He's got a new Bentley. He comes out to Little Rock, Arkansas crowd, and they get the new music. It's like hip hop with a little bit of ching and the slot machines. I'm like, Happy Corbin? Come on! And he's like, "Yay, look at me. My wife brought me back, and she welcomed me with his meat and everything else." And he was really excited. He got a Bentley, then he asked Big E to come out. And so Big E comes out and says, "Okay, what do you want?" He says, "I want to buy the briefcase off you." What? You tried to steal the man's briefcase? He whipped your butt to get it back at SummerSlam? And now you want to buy the man's briefcase? Is Happy Corbin out of his mind? And Big E just turned him down. He says, "You better get to stepping, or you're gonna regret it." So he goes, "Fine." Big E should have grabbed the bottles of champagne and started drinking it. You know what I mean? So anyways, that was pretty funny. So Edge addresses Seth Rollins at SummerSlam. Now he says, "Now that's over, I'm coming after the Universal title." And then Seth Rollins addresses Edge at SummerSlam. He said, "Hey, I want to thank you. And now, I want to be the Universal Champion." Okay. Looks like the Universal title picture has gone cuckoo bananas. Brock Lesnar wants a shot at the title. Edge wants a shot at the title. Now Seth Rollins. Will there be any more contenders? Well, we'll see. King Nakamura fired up Rick Boogs for their tag team match against the Dirty Dogs. That's Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler. And Rick Boogs and Shinsuke Nakamura. And also Apollo Crews addressed the Intercontinental title situation. And he's very angry that Nakamura has it. It's a disgrace. And Rick Boogs makes it even worse. Then before the matchup, though, Roman Reigns did arrive backstage, confronts Heyman. Heyman says, "What are you doing out here?" And Heyman goes, "My tribal chief," and everything else. He was scared out of his mind. So what is going on through Heyman's mind right now? And so, aren't you going to come in? Yeah, fine, I'll come in, So anyways, they had the matchup, and the Dirty Dogs and Rick Boogs and King Nakamura, they went at it. Rick Boogs picked up the victory for his team. So, who knows for sure what the story is. So, looks like Commander Aziz and Apollo Crews are not done with the King and his royal rocker, Rick Boogs. Now, note on this one, Pat McAfee was not there at SmackDown last night. Why? Because he was tested positive for COVID, so he had to be quarantined for 2 weeks. Corey Graves and Kevin Owens filled in for him while he was gone, and he did a wonderful job, obviously. So, Naomi did talk, came back to talk to Sonya Deville. Says, "I'm ready for this. I want a match." Sonya Deville goes, "What?" So, and calling a little disrespect towards Naomi. So, I'm thinking that Naomi has got to do something. So, anyways, Ray and Dominic talk, and Ray goes, "It's about time you go on your own, man." But, but Dominic didn't feel comfortable. He said, "Listen, I got you a match. I don't know who your opponent is." So we're all speculating. It could be Adam Cole making his debut, which will not be, But then, so Dominic Mysterio entered the ring. We're all waiting. We all think Adam Cole just signed a contract. He's going to make his SmackDown debut. Sami Zayn was his opponent. And Sami Zayn, the experience over inexperience, won out in the matchup. And then Ray tried to console Dominic, and Dominic's like, "Forget it, man," and walking away. And Ray's trying to, console him, say, "Hey, it's going to be all right. Trust me, Mija, it's okay." So, then the Bloodline came out to celebrate. And as they were celebrating, Finn Balor came out to interrupt the Bloodline and challenges Roman Reigns to a title match next week. So, but before Roman Reigns responded, Balor says, "I'm not waiting for an answer," punches Reigns. Usos attack him. Then the Street Profits get involved. They're beating up on the Usos. It seems like the Street Profits are refocusing on becoming once again SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Now, the Bloodline's got humongous targets on their backs. You got Usos as Tag Team Champions, Roman Reigns as Universal Champion. So that means the Universal title picture right now is more than cuckoo bananas. You got Finn Balor, Brock Lesnar, Edge, and Seth Rollins all vying. One more person. And you know what? That could be Adam Cole. You never know. The target, Roman Reigns, for the Universal title. We don't know where Adam Cole is going to end up. We still don't know. We don't know what the speculation is. AEW or go to SmackDown or Raw. Who knows for sure. We'll see what the networks want and everything else, because Fox and USA also have a say in this situation as well. So it'll be very interesting to see what they go. So that is all for SmackDown from last night. 205 Live, Andre Chase goes one-on-one with Grayson Waller. Waller did pick up the victory over Andre Chase as Ikemen Jiro took on Trey Baxter. Jiro picked up the victory over Trey Baxter to move up in the Cruiserweight division. Next week, though, the 205 Live is going to be a little different because not Cruiserweight will be featured, but it will be Joe Gacy and Josh Briggs in a rematch. And Cora Jade will go one-on-one with Amari Miller. So I think they should change it to WWE Future or Future Stars, something like that. I don't know. So, or it could be a brand new version of NXT. The NXT deal has revealed their new logo. A lot of people are not very happy with it, and a lot of people have not been happy with the WWE as of late. So, and I'm starting to get disheartened by the WWE as well. So I'm kind of wondering what will go on in between time. So we'll see what happens. All right, that's all the time we have on the show. Episode 509 is complete, and on the next episode, I'll talk about AEW Rampage. on episode 510. Until episode 510, peace, love, bless out.